Hello, dear students. Today we'll be starting with the first chapter of grammar, which is nouns. In the previous class, we had done a quick revision about what you will be studying. They were the parts of speech, and the first parts of speech is nouns. And according to the exercise which I had given in worksheet, I can know that you guys are clear with the concept of nouns. So now we'll be doing the differentiation, the different parts of nouns or the different types of nouns which are there. So let's first start with what is the definition of nouns. Nouns make up the largest class of words in most languages, including English. A noun is a word that refers to a thing, for example, book, a person, Amitabh Bachchan, an animal, cat, a place, Mumbai, a quality, softness, an idea, justice, or an action, swimming. It's usually a single word, but not always. Cake, shoes, school bus, and time and a half are all nouns. There are a number of different categories of nouns. Nouns can be divided into several categories. They are proper and common nouns, countable and uncountable nouns, abstract and concrete nouns, and collective nouns. So let's study about each one in detail. I hope the definition is clear that nouns are words used to refer to objects, places, and living things. Some nouns also refer to feelings and emotions. This is the general classification of nouns. Nouns can be firstly divided into common nouns and proper nouns. Proper nouns, which are for specific specific things or name, the names which we give, and the common nouns, which are the general nouns, which are not specific. Now, the common nouns can be countable or uncountable, which we can count and which we cannot count. Now again, the countable and uncountable nouns can be of two types, abstract nouns or concrete nouns, and the same way for uncountable nouns. Or we can even do it reverse, like common nouns can be divided into abstract nouns and concrete nouns, and they can be further divided into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. And after that, we get concrete countable nouns, and in that we have the collective nouns, which are used to show a collection, a group of concrete countable nouns. Now the countable nouns, abstract nouns, are divided into abstract nouns and concrete nouns. Abstract nouns are the things which we cannot see, feel or touch, which cannot be identified by the senses, but they are there. They are like the thoughts, the ideas, the feelings. They are the abstract nouns. And concrete nouns, the things which we can touch. Let's study about each one of them in detail. There are common nouns and proper nouns. A common noun refers to a person, place or thing, but it is not the name of a particular person, place or thing. Examples are animal, sunlight and happiness. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing. It usually begins with a capital letter. Example, Mahatma Gandhi, Mumbai and First World War are all proper nouns. Proper nouns are specific names of people, places, countries, cities, months, days of the week, etc. Remember, when you write them, the first letter is always capital. When you write the name of anything, the first letter is always capital. Examples: names of human beings, Anushka, Aryan. Names of countries, India, Singapore. Names of rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari. Names of cities, Junagadh, Rajkot, Ahmedabad. Names of holidays, Independence Day, Diwali, Christmas. Always see that the names, the first letter is always capital regardless of their position in the sentence. The names of ordinary objects, places, things, etc. are called common nouns. They can be used to refer to any or all members of a class or kind of things. The name of a particular object, place or person will be a proper noun. The name will be proper noun, but the word used to denote its class will be a common noun. For example, Chennai is a proper noun, but city is a common noun. The name of a particular river, like Krishna, is a proper noun, but the noun river is used for all rivers and so it is a common noun. Mountain, hill, stream, river, ocean are all common nouns. Now, unless you begin the sentence with them, you do not capitalize the first letter of common nouns. We capitalize the first letter of only proper nouns. Some common nouns are used only in their plural forms. For example, I can't find any of my clothes. Here are your jeans. Where are my spectacles? Mac, have you seen my glasses anywhere? GT is packing his trousers. Don't play with the scissors, you might hurt yourself. Same way, there are other words which are always used in plural. For example, goggles. Goggles, glasses, binoculars, they only show up in the plural. Then scissors we already studied, but same way there are tongs, tweezers, they are also used in plural. Then pants, same way we have trousers. Or let's take other parts of clothes, like clothes is used together and there are other things in it like leggings, and same way there is the word for remains or leftovers. Here I have given you some examples to show the clear discrimination between common nouns and proper nouns, how they are categorized. The common noun is men and proper nouns can be Victor Hugo, Walt Disney, Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan. They are the names, so they will be proper nouns. Common noun, mountain. Proper noun will be Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest. Common noun, ocean. Proper noun will be Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean. When the names are given, they are proper nouns. Common noun, state. Minnesota, California, Gujarat, Maharashtra. Common noun, country. United States, Australia, India, Nepal. These are the proper nouns. But when we are telling about in general, it is common noun. Building. Empire State Building is proper noun. The Taj Mahal Hotel or the Taj Mahal is a proper noun. But when we say building, it is a common noun. Cat, common noun is cat, and the name which is given for the cat. It can be Buttons, Fluffy, Butter, Tom. All these are proper nouns. And then website, English Grammar Revolution, or any other website which has www.thename.com. That is specific will be a proper noun, and in general, whichever thing it is, it will be a common noun. Next categorization is countable and uncountable nouns. Now, the important feature of noun is whether it can be counted or not. A countable noun is a noun that can be used after the articles a or n or after a number. That is, when it is more than one. Countable nouns have both singular and plural forms and can be used with both singular and plural verb forms, as with the word letter. For example, a letter for you is on the table, and for plural, letters for you arrive regularly. Sometimes the plural form of a countable noun is the same as its singular form, as in, I saw a deer in my yard yesterday, and there are a lot of deer in the woods near my house. Then, uncountable nouns refer to something that cannot be counted. Uncountable nouns are normally not used after the words a or n or after a number. They have only one form and are used with singular verb form, as in, the information was unclear. Let's see some more examples about these. Countable nouns. Most nouns can be counted. They have both singular and plural forms. As the name suggests, nouns that can be counted are called countable nouns. Things like eggs, cats, dolls, balls, etc. can be counted. They are all countable nouns. Countable nouns can be used in singular or plural forms. Here are some examples of countable nouns. Meg wants to read a book. GT bought some hats and scarves and packed a suitcase. Post says that the chairs in Grandma's house are very uncomfortable. I got a bicycle for my last birthday. Post loves watching movies. Uncountable nouns. As the name suggests, nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. They mostly appear in the singular form. Example, rice, wheat, milk, sugar, etc. We use most uncountable nouns in their singular form. For example, this book contains a lot of information. We did not say this book contains a lot of informations. It is information. The bravery of the soldiers was appreciated. Alice enjoys good health, not good healths. I drank some water, not waters. There are certain rules for this. We do not use uncountable nouns with the articles a and n or with many. We do not say a gold, many water, a health, a bravery, many milks, but we can use words like the, some, any, no, much or little before them where necessary. For example, some water, a little milk, the gold. Next, the classification is of abstract nouns and concrete nouns. Abstract nouns are words that name emotions, mental state, or ideas. They do not refer to things that you can see or touch. So basically, the nouns which cannot be seen or touched are abstract nouns. Now further, they can be divided into countable abstract nouns and uncountable abstract nouns. Countable abstract nouns cannot be seen nor touched but can be counted. For example, promises, lies, ideas. They have both singular and plural forms. Any noun which can be counted has singular and plural form. So, we cannot see promises, we cannot see lies, but we can count them. Like it was more than one promise, more than one lie, more than one idea. So that way they are countable abstract nouns. Then the uncountable abstract noun. They are the nouns, they cannot be seen, touched or counted. Along with not being able to see or touch, they cannot be counted. For example, peace, warmth, pride, etc. They do not usually have plural forms. As they cannot be counted, they do not have plural forms. We can say that there was utter peace, but we cannot count, like how much peace was there. We can give adjective to them, but we cannot count them. Same thing for warmth, pride, and bravery, progress. All these are uncountable abstract nouns. Some abstract nouns can be both countable and uncountable depending on the context in which they are used, depending on the sentence, the part of which they are playing. They have both singular and plural forms. For example, GT narrated her experiences as a robot. The kind of experiences, how many experiences the GT had as a robot. In her experience, only a few people think robots have feelings. So here, experience was used as plural in the first part, and in the second one, it was used in a singular form. Next example, making a robot is not easy. It requires skill and knowledge of physics. Now, skill does not here mean just one thing, but the knowledge of physics, the skill of physics. Next, GT has many practical skills like carpentry, masonry, etc. So here skills was used as plural. Despite the differences, none of the abstract nouns can be seen or touched. We cannot experience them with our five senses because they are abstract. So whether they are countable or uncountable. One thing for sure is that the abstract nouns cannot be seen or touched. Forming abstract nouns. We can form abstract nouns from other words. They may not necessarily be nouns. They can be adjectives, verbs, or other common nouns. Abstract nouns can be formed with the help of suffixes. Suffixes are the words which are added at the end of the word, and sometimes they are also formed by changing the spelling. So here I have given you the examples of how the abstract nouns are formed. Let's read first from adjectives. Kind is an adjective, but if we want to convert it into abstract noun, if we want to form an abstract noun from it, the word will be kindness. Kindness. Then honest, honesty. Long, length. Students, see here that the spelling has changed. Strong, strength. Wide, width. Broad, breadth. Bitter, bitterness. Deep, depth. Quick, quickness. Vain, vanity. Sane, sanity. Human, humanity. Then from verbs, obey, obedience. Grow, growth. Choose, choice. Here there is a spelling mistake, choice. Defend, defense. Judge, judgment. Live, life. Seize, seizure. Advise, advice. There is just the change of S into C. Succeed, success. Discover, discovery. Converse, conversation. Still, stealth. Preserve, perseverance. And from common nouns, from other nouns. Child, childhood. Slave, slavery. Coward, cowardice. King, kinghood. Or we also get kingdom. Infant, infancy. Rogue, roguery. Hero, heroism. Rascal, rascality. Thief, theft. Regent, regency. bankrupt, bankruptcy, beggar, beggary, bond, bondage. These were just few examples. There are many more, but you should remember them because they will be helpful in the upcoming worksheets. Collective noun is a noun that names a group of people or things, such as flock or squad. Some nouns refer to a group of persons, animals, or things of the same kind. They are thought of as one unit, though they include several members of the group. They are said to be collective nouns. Hence, we use the article a, like it is considered a single unit. A herd of cattle, a fleet of sheep, a swarm of flies, a bunch of flowers, a pride of lions. Here, when we are talking about a collective noun, we have the article a, like a pride of lions. But when we are talking about the lions in general, not the collective noun is used, we use the lions. But when they are considered a unit, it will be a pride of lions. Though collective nouns are mostly used in their singular form, some of them have both singular and plural forms. The usage depends on the context. When we refer to several units or groups, we use the plural form. Let's have a look at the examples for that. A swarm of bees flew away from the hive. Here, swarm has been used as a single unit. In the rainy season, there are swarms of mosquitoes around our house. Now, swarm is a one unit consisting of many mosquitoes, but when there are more than one swarm, hence we used swarms. Here I have given you 100 examples of collective noun. You can pause the video and read these examples peacefully and try to memorize the words which you can understand. If you find certain words which are new to you, do not get upset or don't worry about them. I'll be asking you the questions related to the words which you already know. And other collective nouns are already given in your textbook, which you can read. We'll be doing various exercises, the worksheet will be given, and you will be solving them in Google form as well, related to all the things which we have studied. With this, the chapter nouns, first chapter of grammar gets over. In the next video, you will get an exercise relating all the different categories of nouns that we studied, and you will be also having these exercises given as worksheet in Google form, which you will have to follow. So read the chapter or go through the video once again and let me know if you guys have any doubts. That's it for today. Enjoy. Bye.